What can last forever? I have been sitting on the fence for months, wondering what to do with the Kingdom Rush series. In my video explaining what Vengeance should have done differently, I concluded it by saying that I had fallen off the hype train for Ironhide games, but maybe I could get back into it sometime later. And then, shortly after releasing that video, we got mods. Suddenly, it was possible to play every level of every game with every tower. At least within the first trilogy, but that's all I would want to play anyways. And replay it, I certainly did. The replay value of each game increased exponentially. Suddenly, there were so many interesting combos to try out. There were also so many new challenges to try out, challenges that still have yet to be done as of right now. Imagine beating Frontiers with only towers from Origins, or beating Origins with only secondary towers, beating every game with only crossbow forts. There now exists so many combinations of towers, or even just individual towers, that you can run through every game with. The current potential is massive. So why does the community seem dead? Sure, there are still videos being uploaded about the games, and my Discord server for the mods has been thriving. But my metric for the community's livelihood primarily uses views on YouTube. Videos like Functional Functions and Shy Guy Mask's tier lists and challenge runs respectively are outliers in my metric. I think these videos happened to bring a lot of people together who remembered these games from their childhood, but it didn't keep them around in the long term. Meanwhile, when the real Morgan was uploading videos like can you beat Kingdom Rush with just Ranger's Hideout, or can you beat Origins with just level 1 archers, this created what I consider to be the golden age of Kingdom Rush popularity. At least if you're only looking at its popularity since its days on Flash. This was a time period where consistent discussion was taking place online, bringing tens of thousands of people together to enjoy the same thing. It also helped that these videos were being uploaded consistently and frequently. I can only speak for myself here, but I doubt I was the only one who looked forward to these videos regularly. Being regular is a great way to keep something in the public consciousness. In the modern digital age, things come and go and get forgotten so quickly and easily. A constant reminder is necessary to keep people involved. I think that's what's missing from the current Kingdom Rush community. Not many people are uploading videos. Most people who would be in the community are slipping away and becoming interested in other things. The only way to bring them back is to upload something that becomes at least a little more viral than usual, so it shows up in the recommendations to remind them about Kingdom Rush again. All the potential was right there for challenges to be uploaded, but the opportunities just aren't being seized right now. The reason I have been on the fence for so long is because I don't know if it's worthwhile to try to rally the troops and bring Kingdom Rush back. There's plenty of stuff that I'd like to upload. I'd like to make a tier list of all the characters and legends of Kingdom Rush, with explanations akin to my hero ranking. Speaking of that, playing with all the towers in every game has given me an itch to make the same kind of video for the towers, finally. But to do that would take months of work, time and effort that I could spend on so many other things. Having freedom to choose to do what you want is a blessing and a curse for someone with so much that they want to do. I want to make videos on other games too. I even want to make videos about things other than video games. I want to write a novel. I want to spend more time with friends and family. I think that instead of being one of the only people still on Kingdom Rush, I could instead join the rest of the crowd and do the other things I want to do, because most likely, that's what made them forget and move on from Kingdom Rush in the first place. None of this is to say that Kingdom Rush is something to have to move on from. If it's really that fun, it's worth staying for. I have enough fun making videos about it that it's a competitive option with some of the other things I listed. Not all of them, because that would be offensive to my family, but still. It's not as fun as it would be if Kingdom Rush was still in a golden age like it used to be. Even with all the new opportunities available thanks to modding, the community is in a dark age, the opposite of a golden age. But I know what would turn things around. Even though the mods for towers create new opportunities, they are technically not new content. I know that if Ironhide released a new Kingdom Rush game, or even just a new update, then lots of people would come back. Primal Ravage proved that. And something else proved that as well. When Veznon and Joya released a video showcasing a new custom tower created via modding, that got over 5 times as many views as the next biggest thing on his channel, a tutorial on modding itself. And it's because that was new content. modding has recently reached a point where new content is now possible, not just in terms of towers, but also enemies, difficulty modes, and entire levels. Of course, all of that stuff takes a lot of time and work to create. But with the help of people who have stayed in the community throughout this dark age, I recently created my own impossible mode for Kingdom Rush 1. It's designed with the intent that you use every dirty trick available to you, every tower and synergy you can think of, every hero and barracks micro tactic, and all of the firepower available to you. The link to that mod is available in my Discord server if you want it and want help installing it. At the end of the day, how you spend your time is up to you. But I finally made this video because I know that new content for Kingdom Rush is on the horizon. It's all thanks to these mods, and who knows what Ironhide themselves are working on behind the scenes. So to be clear, I am not leaving Kingdom Rush, even if I don't always put all of my focus into the Kingdom Rush series myself. I will be doing other things that I want to do, but Kingdom Rush is something that I will never forget about. When big news drops, I'll be there. And I hope you will be too.